Good morning, everyone. Steve Georgie here. It is April 24th. It is Friday. Markets overnight relatively quiet compared to what we've seen over the past several weeks. Corn, though, down just slightly, down about a penny. We have beans down about a half a cent. We've got some of the outside markets rather quiet. Crude oil up slightly. The stock market's been back and forth of unchanged. So relatively quiet when we look at those kind of directions. Things to note for today. We do have a lot of chatter out there. When you look at the news wires and what's going on, is China going to start replenishing some of their stockpiles? Are we going to see them start buying U.S. grains? And so there's a lot of chatter that we could see more purchases and we could get exports to pick up. So we're going to have to really pay attention to that as we go not only through today, but even into next week. We know we've got the farmers out in the fields right now. Planting is moving along. We're getting that done, and it looks like conditions right now are to be okay. So the markets really aren't looking at planting as anything big, but the bigger thing that we've got to watch is what's going to happen here if we get some demand at these price levels. We know that low that we put in here earlier this week, still some good support. We came off those lows rather nicely. And closing toward the upper end of the range for that day. So we'll see what kind of follow through we get to finish out the week. But right now, very quiet start. So expect to see some choppy trade, though, as we get things kicked on. But give us a call if you have any questions. We're always here to help you out. And we'll talk to you guys here next week. Take care.
Allendale Market Talk Podcast, a fresh take in the podcast world, giving you insight from a trader's perspective, allowing you to have access from your planter, combine, or anything in between. Subscribe to Allendale Market Talk Podcast today.